it's opening weekend. It's a big rivalry game. There's a lot around it. And we're really trying not to focus too much on that. We're just focusing on it's week one. Here's our first opponent. Week two, our second opponent. So we're not really getting too much into all the rivalry and opening day. We're just trying to be poised.
His tone never changes, you know that? You can't tell by listening to him, but you know Carson Palmer has got to have this game circled on his calendar. Last season, Palmer roasted the Browns with 4 touchdown passes and a 58-48 win at Paul Brown Stadium. That game snowballed into 2 more great starts for Palmer before he injured his knee at New England. It was those performances that have Cincinnati fans primed and ready for the 2005 opener. Here's Joe Danneman.
It's been Marvin Lewis's off-season topic of conversation. After 2 seasons of 1-4 starts, can his Bengals get off to a fast start in 2005?
You always want to win your first game. I mean, this is our first game. We definitely want to win it, and to get us going on that fast start that we all talked about.
That first game is so important for confidence and the swagger and everything about it, and it'll be good to get out in front of the fans, get out in front of everybody and play.
Cleveland revamped its roster this offseason and started by naming former New England defensive coordinator Romeo Crennel head coach. Since then, Crennel's added 18 new players to the 53-man roster.
Everybody's learning the system. There's some defensive ends that play a linebacker that played defensive end last year for Cleveland. So they're learning a new system. They're going to have probably some few breakdowns because of the fact that it's new to them. So hopefully we can take advantage of that.
It's going to be breakdowns on both sides of the ball. I mean, play a perfect game the first game of the season. It's not going to happen. We're not robots, but if we go out there and play the best we can and make very few mistakes, we have a very good chance of winning.
There's little doubt what the Browns will do on offense. Even with Bengals killer Lee Suggs injured, the Browns will try to pound a Bengals run defense that finished 26th in the league last season.
And they running backs, oh my goodness, you know, they belong in this division, you know, with the type of runners that we have because, you know, they're going forward. You know, they put the blinders on and they're going forward.
Reuben Drones and William Green will split carries in Cleveland's backfield, while veteran Trent Dilfer will make his first start as the Browns quarterback.
I think a lot of guys they underestimate, you know, Trent Dilfer. I mean, he won a Super Bowl. I think he's a heck of a quarterback, and you know, a lot of guys look at him, oh, he can't throw, they're going to run the. He can throw the ball. I mean, if you get in there and you watch the tape, he puts it right in the numbers. He can throw the ball and move it around. So we're not thinking like that. We think they are going to try to establish a run to make it easier on the team as a whole, but you know, he can definitely make plays.
Sunday's game takes on even more importance considering it's a division game on the road.
You got all this excitement and all the hoopla about opening day and opening weekend and all the stuff that goes on. And then inside of our opening weekend, we're playing at Interstate, our big rivalry game of the year. So it's exciting. It adds a little more on a week that doesn't need a little bit more.
Joe Danneman, Fox 19 Sports.
Carson sounds pretty confident. Well, the Bengals and Browns kick off their season tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Brian Giesenslaw is in Cleveland, and he's going to have everything you need or want to know about the game tomorrow night